What is up, guys? It's me, Quentin at the Ultimate Car Guy, and today I got my nice clothes right here. I hope you guys having a great day, and today we're going to be looking at something pretty special. This is a really good video. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a 2007 Mercedes-Benz E350. It's a really good car. I've been driving it for about an hour now, and it's really nice. Open up an interior, and you get this really luxurious interior. Now, this car is more of a sporty car than the Cadillac that I drove, but this is still pretty good. Steering's really light. It is really light. It has this good wood everywhere. Memory seats. Also got power seats and everything. Got pretty much everything in this car. Look at that. This car is really nice. I love it. Let's go to the back seat. Now, just like the front, you get some really good back seats. You get some good back seat room. This is their mid-size sedan, meant to go against the BMW 5 Series and Audi A6. This is a really good car. I really like it. Even has a sunroof. I actually just noticed the sunroof. I've been driving this thing for about 20 minutes now. Now, this is a luxury car. I got this from Doug Reed Auto Sales. This is where I normally get my cars. Now, he wants $8,500 for this. I think that's a pretty good deal. This is a really solid car. The Germans really know what they're doing when they're making these cars. They really do. Now, getting into the driver's seat of this car, you can tell that this car is very sporty. Like, look at these bolsters right here. They are so thick. It's almost like a sports car. Now you get here and you can tell that these materials are solid, like a really strong steering wheel, great wood paneling, and then you see the gauge cluster, and you know they worked really hard on that. Just look how good it looks. Simple, the clock works, and it goes all the way to 160. Now a lot of people who buy these go to the Autobahn, and I heard that it's really fun to go there. This thing has sat nav. Has a pretty good radio system. I was listening to it. I'm not going to play it now because I don't want to get copyrighted. Also has some good storage space right here, which is also covered by the wood. Now, you get 2 cup holders. You also get a whole bunch of stuff right here. I was carrying this right here in there, and it actually fits in there perfectly. Just gotta close it. Now, this also has a pretty good automatic transmission. Goes park, reverse, even has sport mode, comfort mode, and you can even change the gears if you want. Now this is a really good car. I really like it. Let's go into the exterior. Now these mid-2000 Mercedes, they were my favorite styling back then. Like, I love Mercedes-Benz back then. 2000s to early mid-2000s, it was really great. Now the newer E-classes, they look pretty good, but to me, they do not look as good as this. One day I want to get my hands on an AMG version of this because I heard they are really quick. Now, just looking at this makes me think of Mercedes. Like, this is a really nice looking car. Let's get into the drive. Now, sitting inside the vehicle, this thing is so nice. It's like a really good driving position. I can see everything. Visibility is pretty good on this car. You can adjust the seats depending on what you want to do. Now let's hear it start up. I love that. It starts so quiet. I'm so used to my car being loud as hell whenever I start it. Now this car has 2 modes, comfort and sport. Now I'm going to show you what those modes are like to me. First, we're going to go with comfort. Okay, I'm on comfort mode now. Now we're going to pull out of this lot right here. Now there is one thing you gotta get used to, and that's the parking brake. The parking brake's pretty weird in this car, actually. Like, I've been driving this thing for about 20-30 minutes now, and I still haven't gotten used to the parking brake. The parking brake is like a regular foot brake, but you also have to pull a lever to actually let it go. But after driving this thing a while, you'll get used to it. It's pretty nice. And it's fairly quiet in here. I'm in comfort mode right now, and it's pretty comfortable. I like it. Now, this thing is not as comfortable as that Cadillac that I drove about a couple months ago. Oh, and they actually sold that Cadillac. Congratulations. Now, that Cadillac was so nice. I drove another Cadillac about a couple of weeks ago. I loved it. It is really luxurious. Like, it's a nice car. Now, this car is luxurious, but at the same time, it's also a sporty car. Now, I want my cars to be one or the other. Be a luxury car completely or be a sports car completely. But this thing also does a good job of doing both. Now, we're going to go to the grocery store in comfort mode. Because I want to be pretty comfortable going to the grocery store. Oh. I've been driving in sport mode like ever since I started driving this thing, and wow, the steering really lightened up. Like, the steering really did lighten up. It's such a quiet ride in here. It really is. Now, for $8,500, this is a really good car. I can't lie about it. $85,000 is pretty nice, especially considering how much it costs. But there is one thing you have to worry about with these German cars. You have to be careful about maintenance costs, because maintenance on these cars is crazy. I mean, really crazy. Like, an alternator for this car is probably going to be around $300 to $600, depending on where you get it from. You're going to also have to go to a Mercedes-Benz dealership to actually get it fixed, because, you know, Mercedes-Benz cars are not like your everyday cars, not the newer ones at least. Now, my favorite BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, are like the old ones. I really like the old ones, especially the old BMWs when they were really driver focused. But this is really nice. One day I want to get an S-Class to review for you guys. Like, this is really nice. Oh yeah, and thank you for giving me so many views too on my last videos that I made. I had some really good fun making those videos. And man, was those videos fun. Especially the video that I had to car meet. In Cars and Coffee, we saw all those crazy cars. It's really nice. Now, we just made it on the highway. We're in comfort mode right now, on the way to the grocery store. And so far, this thing is so secluded from the road. Like, it's like I'm just driving around, not in a cloud, but a really comfortable cushion. Now, this isn't as luxurious as the Cadillac DeVille that I drove, but this really feels solid. This feels more solid. Now, I miss the days when luxury wasn't all about the gadgets that you can get in a car. It was really about the quality. Like, you felt that you had a car that would last a long time when you drove like an older Mercedes-Benz, older BMW. And things weren't as much to fix back then either. Now, here's one thing you do have to get used to in Mercedes. You gotta get used to people looking at you. Because I've gotten a whole bunch of looks in this car. I'm just a random black guy driving a Mercedes-Benz. And Mercedes-Benz cars are not really that rare here. Unless it's an AMG or a sports car Mercedes-Benz. Now, I do want to drive one of the sports car Mercedes-Benz, and I want to see how fun those are. Now, going to this car review, I expected this steering to be really heavy. Now, I just got done watching a video from Doug DeMoro. He just uploaded a video about a 1991 Mercedes-Benz SEL. Man, he said the steering was so heavy. And that really what made me think that the steering was really heavy in this car. But not even in sport mode. It's not even that heavy in sport mode. It's really nice. Now, while I was at the grocery store, I got this good idea. Now, check this out. Trunk opens right up, no hands. And actually, I don't think you can open it up by anywhere else except for inside the car. Now, this trunk also has some pretty good amount of space. It really is. Now, let's get into the sport mode review. Now, onto the sport mode review. Sport mode is really good on this car. Just like comfort mode was really nice on this car, sport mode is really good too. It really sharpens the handling of this thing. Now, in comfort mode, this car felt almost like a Cadillac. This car feels almost like my car. Like, it's so good and easy to turn around. It is good at handling. It has a pretty nice engine. Like, it is a 3.5 liter V6 engine making 286 horsepower. No, 268 horsepower. It is really nice, and it's quick. It is quick. It does the job right. Now, this thing is faster than the Impala, because this weighs 3,700 pounds and it's rear wheel drive. Now, the Impala I drove about a couple of months ago, that car was about 4,000 pounds front wheel drive. It had more power than this, but it was also heavier and it was front wheel drive, so it wasn't going to have as much acceleration. Now, steering on the Impala was really heavy. Now, steering on this, it's not heavy at all, actually. It's still not heavy, even though I'm in sport mode, but it does put a little bit more weight into it. I like it. You feel those bumps too. Like, it's a really nice car. Whoever Doug sells this to, they're going to be happy with this car. I really do believe it, because it is such a fun car. It's so easy to throw around. This thing weighs 3,700 pounds. It's way faster than my car. My car has around 125 horsepower, or it did at first. I don't know how much it is now. And that car weighs 2,700 pounds. This is 3,700 pounds. Almost double. No, it is double the horsepower. And this thing is a rocket. I like it. I really do. Sport mode is really fun on this thing. Now, there's one thing you need to be careful of in these big cars with big engines. You need to look out for gas mileage. I used up a bit of gas driving this thing for the last few hours. And I can admit it, I did push it a little bit, but not too much. Not too much. It's a nice car to drive on the corners. It really is. Now, I typically like spend 20 minutes to an hour driving these cars. I spend about 20 minutes to an hour driving these cars before I even start recording a review, to like get a feel of the car and tell you what I really like about it, get a script ready. And man, this thing, I really did enjoy this. It is really nice. It's also nice to not have to worry about a car breaking, because, you know, that's why I have to worry about my car, it being as old as it is, and it being in the current shape that it was when I first got it. I kind of got to worry about it breaking if I push it too hard. But man, this car feels solid. It really does. It is really fun. It has some good acceleration. It does put me to my seat though, out of nowhere. Now, this gets me excited for my next car. My next car is going to be a Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. They have it at the dealership right now. And the only thing they have to do is clean it up. So I don't know when I'll be able to record that video, but I am excited. Now, I drove a regular Monte Carlo, and I really did enjoy it. I really enjoyed that Monte Carlo. It was a regular one. It had a 3.4 liter V6 engine. It was pretty nice. Now, it wasn't really quick, but it did have a little bit of power. It had a little bit of power. It felt like the Cadillac. The Cadillac was not fast at all. It has more power than this, but it was not fast at all. Front wheel drive, 4,200 pounds. Like, it is really, really not that fast. But it kind of felt like the Cadillac a little bit. The cabin was pretty quiet. It's actually about the closest thing to a Grand Tour that I've actually driven. Now, I do want to drive a couple of Grand Tours. Like, it's going to be pretty nice. Alright. Got a couple of corners. Like, this is a really, really nice car. I like it. Can't wait to actually be able to afford nice cars like this. Handles these corners really nice. I think 0 to 60 might happen in like the low 7s, maybe in the 6s. Because this thing is really quick. It feels like it. The Impala I drove was almost in the 5-second mark. It's like 6 seconds. So this has to be close. Oh, that was that Camaro again. Yeah, classic Camaro, 1960s. I like them. I really do. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this car, man. This is a really nice car. I hope you guys please subscribe to this channel if you like it. If you like it, you can subscribe to this channel. And I will bring some more car reviews. I just have not had the time. I'm with classes. I'm trying to get into Chrysler. And there will be another video about that soon. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time.